Opening up a booster box on a channel is always a difficult feat. You have to balance showing all the cards and highlighting the hits, along with making sure that it doesn't take too much time and that the video rolls too long. With that said, let's go over the intricacies right now. So, wait, really? Seriously? You know this is my channel. Are you telling me to wrap it up? You know, I really find this... Hello everyone and welcome to another Less Than Gauche video. If you love Pokemon and openings like this one, consider subscribing to the channel. That's right, today we are going to open up a booster box of the newest Pokemon TCG set, Twilight Masquerade. And although initially I was a bit down on it, which seems to be the case with me and Scarlet and Violet sets, I have come around and think this is a very solid set. I am not a huge fan of Ogerpon and think if there was fewer of them that this set would be great. But even as is, I think it's a very solid set. I really enjoy it. So we are going to open up this booster box and hope that we get one of our chase cards, either the Eevee illustration rare or that Greninja special illustration rare. Well, let's get right into it and do the best part of any video and rip some packs. Okay, so here we are with our first booster box of Twilight Masquerade. It's always a treat to be able to open one of these, and I hope that you and anyone who is into this hobby has a chance to open at least one at some point, because it is a lot of fun and always great to crack one open. Although, again, it wasn't initially a set I was going to go too hard on. I figured at least one booster box was worth it to try to pull one of those chases. I don't think I will do any more than this, but who knows? Never say never. But let's start off. We're going to start off with the right side. And as the intro stated, we're just going to get into it because there's a lot of packs. A booster box consists of 36 packs. And I don't want to take up too much of your time. So let's get into things today. And Twilight Masquerade has been out for over a week now. So I'm sure those of you who are interested have already seen all of the arts, like this one right here, the Chimicho illustration rare. Look at that. And that's what we're talking about. We're gonna go, quick through the commons and uncommons, but these illustration rares, we are going to take the time to look at them. You can see kind of the cool little reflection we've got there. First pack magic. Hopefully that's a good sign. I want to see Eevee though. That Eevee, last I checked, it was, I think, around $40 for the Eevee. And being a normal illustration rare, that guy right there, that's pretty high. I want to say the only one that's close to that is the, of course, the Magikarp. As we get a Greninja. Well, we do want a Greninja, but we want that special illustration rare. Really do enjoy Greninja. He's one of my more favorite Pokemon myself. And I think in general, pretty obviously a fan favorite. Here we go. But aside from that, yeah, I think the Greninja at this point is over $100 if I'm not mistaken. Which is pretty crazy. As we get Zapdos, a friend of ours from 151. But it's a beautiful card. I love it. It's a very vibrant and awesome splash of color. And have you guys seen the promo card for Shrouded Fable of Greninja 2? And then, of course, also Kingdra? Those two promo cards, they are fire. They are beautiful looking. And Shrouded Fable is looking more and more like it's going to be a pretty high quality set. If you haven't already, I do recommend checking out the illustration rares. I try not to kind of look at them too early before pre-release. I do like to kind of enjoy viewing and experiencing the cards, for the first time while opening, but it's tough to stay away from them when you're into the hobby as much as we are, so But again, what I've seen, awesome. Beware, looking ferocious. Houndour, Houndoom, whichever one. Looking fierce in a pack. It's some good stuff. It's going to be a fun set. Drifloon, Torkoal, and Alakazam. So, I think as time kind of goes by, I think we're, and me myself included, are kind of really coming to grow to appreciate Scarlet and Violet. I think it seemed to be like a rough start. And again, I'll be the first to admit, especially when I'm wrong. But at first, I don't know. I was down on them. I didn't think the sets were that great, but you know, Paldea Evolved, I think, is a phenomenal set, and we'll be opening more of that soon. I think Twilight Masquerade, which we got now, is a very, very good set. Several Forces, I think going into year 3, it's only going to get better. As we had another EX, a Palafin. So I think, again, as I did mention in the previous video, I think Sword and Shield was just so great. It set the bar so high. And I'm still a big fan of Sword and Shield. I know others may not think that or might find it overrated. But I think it was an amazing era. But that shouldn't affect how we view Scarlet and Violet. And I'm coming around to it. I'm excited to keep on opening Paldea Evolved as we continue our 100 pack to master the set series, which it'll take much more than that, I do realize. Alright, halfway done with the right side. Kind of slow going. I did hear that people were having some rough goes with booster boxes. You know, we always talk about pull rates and how good or bad they are. I've heard that it's been rough for some people. Hey, we get a Magcargo or a Magcargo EX Atera full art. There we go. That's a decent way to start off the second half. I don't know. Terraforms. What are our thoughts about them? Do we like them? Do we think they're weird? I think we're going to see some mega evolutions in year 3. That's my prediction with the arrival of the new X and Y Legend game. But the terraforming, I think it's a little weird that they kind of have like the crystals coming out of their head. A little strange. I think the idea of the gimmick, but the strategy of changing your type is pretty cool, but it's coming out of your head. Kind of weird, right? Still, cool looking cards. I do appreciate them. Give a little extra shine to the full arts. And let's see, I mean, we get another illustration rare. Let's see, can I call it into existence? I'm usually good at that. But we do get a Sinistcha EX. An interesting Pokemon. Isn't it a T? Isn't it Sin a T too? I don't know. These Pokemon are a little weird, but what are you gonna do? A Pinsir illustration rare I'd really like as well. Ooh, I think we have a first A-Spec of the opening, the Hyper Aroma. Alright. Darumaka and Ting Lu. Has anyone gotten a triple hit, a triple banger yet? Has that happened to anyone? Let me know in the comments, because I guess you can get a A-Spec illustration rare and then an EX. That'd be kind of wild. Alright, we are getting close to ending on the first half of our booster boxes. Cards are flying absolutely everywhere. Let's clean that up a little bit. 2 more packs. I'm strong. Not too bad. Oh, code card. Not the worst start. You gotta figure, you're thinking hopefully at least 3 illustration rares in a box, so we're a little behind the average, I would think. But we do get a full art Carmine Trainer. There we go. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, she is a very popular one. And her SIR is rather valuable. Alright. Let's see if we can... Actually, we'll just put her on top there. Or we could be... Yeah, I think we can make room here for the whole family there. Alright, last pack magic. Right side of the booster box. We end with another illustration rare to get back on track with the general average. And these cards, they do not want to stay in place. And no hits there. All right, here we go. Now we're going to start off on the left side. I am somewhat ambidextrous, and I do swing. So like baseball bat, golf club. Swing lefty, but I am right-handed in like writing and all of that, so I don't know. Lefty power is what I usually got. So all of you lefties out there, let's get this luck on the left-hand side. First pack, strikeout, that's okay. But so far, not a terrible box. The table's looking pretty good. We could do with, again, a couple more illustration rares, and of course, it would be wonderful to get an illustration rare. Have anything here? And there we go. There is the second illustration rare, the Frostlass. I want to say we did pull this one, but I'm not sure. Either way, fortunately, it's not an Eevee, but that's alright. We should have one more chance at an illustration rare. Hopefully, again, we do get a special illustration rare or a gold card. We pulled the Blood Moon Ursaluna in the pre-release kit, so I think that seems to be the coolest gold card. I think I see a little something here. No, just an EX. My favorite, Ogerpon. Yeah, that's the tough thing with this set. Again, now looking back, I think a little more clearly. I only gripe, and I feel, let me know if you think I'm crazy, but I feel the biggest problem with the set is 4 of those special illustration rares, or full arts, are all Ogerpon. Really don't want to get an Ogerpon special illustration rare. I guess you really can't be mad at, I mean, jeez. I haven't pulled really anything serious, and I'm already talking about how I don't want a certain special illustration rare. Sometimes with this hobby, guys. Chimchar and Zapdos. Actually, another one of the illustration rares that are really cool is the... Was it Tatsugiri? Yeah, the Tatsugiri. Where they're like... sushi or whatever. That's a cool one, too. I mean, you really can't go... That's the thing. Like, when it comes to the illustration rares, the artists, you know, blow it out of the water. They're always... Pretty much all of them are fire. Oh, hey! A Legacy Energy. We got our ace spec. Really want to get a triple banger, though. Even if it's just kind of... not super crazy cards. So in terms of ace specs, those are usually between 2 and 3... I think it's 2 or 3 a box. So we're right on the money with the ace specs, which we generally have done. And Jimicho, Ting Lu. We need a Ting Lu SIR for Paldea Evolved. That's what we need. Last Paldea Evolved. Jinx you. Looks like that's the first time I've noticed a Jinx, at least. What we can get here... Hold on, nothing. To get a Chen Pao special illustration rare last Paldea Evolved opening. Alright, in a little bit of a lull since the first pack of this left-hand side. Though we do get another EX, good old Blissey. The Blissey illustration rare, another one, which is really cool, and I wouldn't be mad at pulling either. But, yeah, we'll see. We should get one more illustration rare at the very least. Hopefully, it is our good friend Eevee. Alright, we're going into the last half of the last stack here. Quite a decent spread, though. You know, if we get a couple more hits, I'm not too mad at things right now. Ooh, Luxray EX, nice. I really dig Luxray. Which I felt like I've said that like recently. I don't know if we did pull this full art itself, but that's a cool card. That full art actually looks pretty sick. I like how it's quickly. I like how it looks like he's like it's almost rushing towards you. Like the lines make it seem like he's doing like a quick attack. That's cool. I like that. Yeah, I want to say Luxray was at Gen 5, I think? Black and white? I remember him on my team. I used him throughout whatever game he first came out in. Alright, yeah, so we're doing pretty good. I would say this is a much better box than our Temporal Forces opening. And I really do hope we're not hitting too long of a video. It's tough, though. A lot of packs. Also want to be somewhat entertaining, too. It's a tough balance. If I wasn't given wrap-up music in my intro, I was going to tell you all about it, but fortunately, the editor does not want to hear it. Jackalope, Clefairy, and hey, it is a Magcargo type of day. We have the EX, we have the full art, we have 4 packs left. I will say I'll be a little disappointed if we don't get at least one more illustration rare, even if it's not a special. Just 2? It's kind of rough. But again, the general consensus is 3 a box. Jinx. Freaking Jinx, man. I will pull you in 151 one of these days. One of these days, we'll go back to you. I feel like at some point soon I am going to get Japanese 151 booster box. I feel like we're going to pull it there. And no, that does not count. You need to pull the master set in English, not in dual languages. Alright, 2 more packs. I really hope we're getting one more illustration rare. Oh boy. Alright, we need some last pack magic. I'm not upset with what we have at the table right now, but I do feel like we need some more of that beautiful art. And this is our last chance at either that or a gold card. Let's see what we can do. Slow roll it a little bit. Rillaboom. Here's the Trevenant. Do we get an illustration rare? Ooh, ouch. Wow, okay. That's a little disappointing. The table looks pretty good, though. I'm not upset about it. 2 illustration rares, 2 full art, well, 2 Pokemon full arts, 1 full art trainer, 2 ace specs, a handful of EXs. All in all, not bad, but we still didn't hit our chases. Do we stop there? Do we keep on going? You'll have to let me know. There you have it, everyone. That is our booster box opening of the newest set, Twilight Masquerade. It was pretty good overall. I wasn't too disappointed with it, but was really wishing we would get at least one more illustration rare. and then having no special illustration rare or not hitting either of our chases, that kind of stunk. But again, overall, not too bad, and at least that can show you what you can expect out of your booster box. So you'll have to let me know, do we continue the chase for these two cards? I don't think I'm going to go too hard, and I don't think we're going to open up another booster box, but do you want to see more Twilight Masquerade openings in the future? Either way, I'll be sure to get the Eevee and the Greninja into my personal collection, but how it happens, that's up to you. So let me know how you want to see it happen. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, smash that like button by hitting the thumbs up, drop a comment down below because I love hearing from you and I do respond to everyone. And of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you everyone and have a great rest of your day.